Well, here is some more on the light bar, the DIY light bar build. It is taking forever, but I mean, it's just a project. What I did today is I cut these two down to size. It is 2 7/8, I believe the length of this is. It was going to be longer, and I messed up on some of the measurements, so I just had to make it shorter. No biggie. But I've drilled these all out. Let me see if I could get my LED here real quick and show you kind of what I'm going to be doing with it. This one's something I've just been using. I'm not too sure if it's blown or not, but some of them are, some of them aren't. The ones with the 4 holes, like these, are going to be for eBay, cheap eBay lights, and I just don't have enough of the crease to actually go around. But the crease are going to fit right in there like that. And then I've got these things that I've kind of made up. I mean, they're crappy, but look at the job done. Eventually, I would love to make these out of aluminum, but just don't have the means to do it right now. But they're gonna be mounted like that, and crease is gonna sit inside there. And then I've got my reflectors over here that are gonna sit right down inside of it. Let me get this out of here real quick. I don't get the reflector all greasy. Come on, there we go. And that's basically going to sit down right inside there. It sits flush on top of that. And I turned one of them on earlier. I didn't take any pictures or anything, but it was pretty good. I mean, it definitely had a hot spot. So I haven't tested these ones out yet. But what I basically did for these, because when you set that on top of there, I mean, these were not meant for the eBay lights at all, and I've looked all over the place and I have not been able to find something with a big enough opening on the bottom. The ones that you can buy are expensive, too expensive for me, and I'm using so many lights that it just wasn't cost effective. So what I did is I found these, and they're basically for a flashlight lens, or just a generic flashlight, and I ordered a bulk of them, ordered a shit ton of them. And what happens is I've got my drill press. I'll basically drill this out, and it's big enough that I can set it on top of there, and it for the most part, you know, collects a hell of a lot of light. This one is not drilled out, but I gotta do that for 6 of them, I think. 7 of them. So one cheap 10-watt eBay light in the middle. 2, or actually 3 of them are on the outside, on both sides. And these, let's see, I believe these four around here are going to be for the crease. Let me flip it over. I've actually got everything labeled on the other side. There we go. So you can see Cree U3. Let me flip it over. Cree XML, Cree U3, and I got everything numbered because some of the things, I mean, they work great, but I wish the tolerance was a little bit tighter. XML, Cree U3. Basically, these ones are super powerful, so I wanted to stick these in the middle for just being able to really kick the light out there. What I'm going to do for the driver mounting is these little guys are from my old light bar that I built. Old light bar's a piece of crap. I mean, it works okay, gets the job done, but it's just, you know, yeah, it's not that great. I mean, it was the first rendition of this entire thing, and yeah, no good. Anyways, this is the back of it, and I figured, hey, you know, what better reason to re-scrap it? But basically, this is going to sit here. It's going to act kind of as a heat sink, I guess you can say. And wires go right down there in those little holes on both sides. And then I've got my drivers. Let me grab a driver here. I got my drivers I'm going to mount directly to these. And I got some little, what the hell are they called? Little washers that aren't steel, because it's got to space up, because these 3 little tongs actually ground out on this. And that's not really a good thing. So nylon washer is what I'm going to use on these, and it should work just fine. But I'm going to mount I don't know, probably mount as many of them as I can. I don't think they're gonna go that way. They're gonna go this way, and I don't know, probably mount them on both sides, I imagine, because I'm gonna run out of room. They don't go all the way down, but we'll make it work. I am so close to finishing this thing off, it's ridiculous. And all the parts that I've kind of set up and gotten a hold of, punches, resistors. These are the resistors that I'm using for what is it? The eBay lights. And I think it runs right around at 700 milliamps, I believe. And a quarter watt resistor at 700 milliamps. And then these are what the heck are these anyways? These are LM327s on there. Probably could have read it on there just fine. But these things work great for getting rid of heat and just using, you know, not burning up those little resistors because they can't find any more of them anymore. So those work great to power these guys. If you use them to power these guys, you'll pop because this guy popped. Too much wattage. These only run 3 watts. Big difference. What the other thing that I'm going to do, I've been thinking about this a long time and I would love to weld this together, but I just don't have the means to do it right now. And I certainly don't have the means to be able to pay somebody else. That'd be fantastic if I could. Is brazing it. You know, I figured, hey, you know what? Brazing works just fine. It's going to be perfectly strong enough and it'll get the job done. So this is going to sit back here and it's not going to get brazed. I gotta basically braze a piece of aluminum onto here. I believe it's one of these smaller pieces. And this is actually going to be more or less like that, actually, because I have to grind it down to make it fit. And then this is going to sit on this end and then basically bolt down. Okay, so these little hinges are what's going to keep this firmly attached to the faceplate. And it's going to run all the way down. And not too sure if I'm going to use hex bolts or not, but they got to be pretty strong to be able to hold this thing. So once I'm done there, then basically it's a matter of just welding it together, or brazing it together, not welding. And got all my cutting done today. I was super excited about that. So these are going to go here on both sides, kind of lift it up a little bit. And the one place I kind of went overkill on is, well, you get the general idea. With these guys, I don't know, I think that's like 1 inch. I don't know, 1 inch and 1 inch by ½ inch. Yep, 1 inch by ½ inch solid aluminum bar. And I could have gotten a lot thinner, but I just, you know, I don't know, go big, go home. I don't know. I'm working on it. But these are going to sit right here and go all the way down this side, go all the way down the other side. And then you've got these little guys. See that? These little guys are going to be my slide for that. And you know what? I'm probably not going to use that because it looks like crap, quite frankly. But it's, you know, plexiglass that's been used. It looks like it looks in really bad shape. But I want to use something a lot better. Real glass or tempered glass, I guess. We'll see what happens, but it'll work until I can be able to get the real good stuff. But these are going to sit on top of here, both sides, all the way down. As you can see, it'll be able to slide right in there. I'll have to get the plexi cut by somebody because I don't have a way to do that. And it'll slide all the way down. And yeah, I cannot wait. This thing is going to be bright, a lot brighter than my old one was. The pictures of my previous video. It's pretty sad. You go back through them and it's like, really? Is that how it actually turned out? It's pretty depressing, but I've got high hopes for this one. One of these guys coupled to that Cree is just insane. So I don't see why that would not work that great. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. But more videos to come, hopefully. This one's taken a while to come out. I've just kind of lost motivation with everything, and I'm trying to get back into it. So, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions about DIY lighting or LEDs or anything like that, know a little bit about it. So later.